What's up, everybody? Mark here from Ziplining Gaming, and today we're talking stories of stupidity. Now, I have thousands of these. This is just a quick one. Back when I was probably 8 years old, something like that, very young, under 10 anyways, we used to play at this playground right by my house. So there was a giant tree, huge, thing was huge, and it was very climbable. That was the thing about this tree. You could climb right to the top, way up, if you had the balls. Now, one day we decided that we were gonna tie a rope off at the top of the tree and then tie it to a little wooden shack at the bottom, like a little wooden playhouse. Now, this story doesn't end in blood or despair or anything like that, broken bones. It actually ends pretty happily, but there is a moral to this story, as always. So we decided to tie this rope up to either end. Now, I'm sure none of us knew how to tie a great knot. So this shit was probably just tied up with a goddamn bone. So we decided we're gonna take a couple planks of wood, a couple pieces of 2x4, and zip line down this thing like a homemade zip line. And it was a pretty good distance. It was a very steep angle, bad angle, way bad angle. So every time you were coming into this little wooden house, you were coming in hot. So we start trying it. First guy to go down has to jump off. We don't put two and two together and realize that when you're going down this line at probably 20, 30 miles an hour, how fast you're going, sliding on a piece of wood, you're gonna smash into this thing at the end. So after a while, we all just figure out when to jump off, how to do it. So all is great. And at the end of the day, the rope is really, really slack. Like you can see really, everybody that jumps down kind of comes down and then slows down. We don't even realize at the end of the day when we go up to check out the rope, it's hanging by a thread. Now here is the moral. Any of us could have fallen to our demise. I mean, we maybe wouldn't have died. We easily could have broken a couple legs, broken an arm. We could have died. I mean, it was a horrible thing to do. I mean, it was fun as hell. We had a great time. But the moral is, if you're gonna do something like this, which is, is fun, first you gotta get your old man to tie the goddamn rope, or your older brother. Get somebody who knows how to tie a knot to tie the fucking rope. You don't want to fall and plummet to your death trying to do this. I can see adults having problems with this if they don't know how to tie a proper knot. But regardless, you definitely want to make sure those knots are tight. Get a good quality rope, maybe a climber's rope, not just some shit you pull out of your parents' garage. I mean, if you get the right equipment, this could be super fun. Or you can just go somewhere that has zip lining. But when you're young and you got nothing to do and you can only use the stuff around you, that's what you do. So moral of the story, make sure your shit is tight, your setup is good before you start doing anything incredibly daring that could end up in death. So that's the story. My name's Mark from Ziplining Gaming. If you liked the video, make sure you drop it a like and don't forget to subscribe. So I'm out of here. Catch you guys later. I get my first shot with the helicopter. I love it right off the start. First, you're standing on a plane with a rocket launcher.
What are the clouds and the